I want to ask you about Donald Trump. You are in a feud with Donald Trump right now. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
Because this is very exciting.
Oh,
for
really?
me, because he doesn't like me either, and so anytime there's somebody new he doesn't like, I feel a fraternity, a brotherhood with it.
Yeah, and I had my assistant call and tell him I don't really belong to that club and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, you are a member and here's your member number. Okay, so we're having beef?
You're having beef because I guess you said in an interview that you were a better golfer than him, and then you told a story, is this true, that he signed you up for one of your golf clubs and didn't tell you?
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson just opened his mail to find a bill from Trump's golf club 3 years after he quit his membership. Yeah, you heard that right. Trump sent him a bill after claiming he never even met the guy. The Pulp Fiction star didn't just get mad, he got Instagram mad. He posted the whole thing online with a message that had fans cheering and Trump supporters fuming. And trust me, what happened next makes this petty presidential drama absolutely worth watching. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. You know you've made it big when a former president pretends he doesn't know who you are. That's exactly what happened when Trump fired off that incredible tweet.
They were charging me some pool fee for being at I haven't been there. But somebody did send me something today that said Trump said he didn't know me.
He said he didn't know you. I actually have his
let
tweet
me see
right
the
here.
tweet.
This is very exciting. He's with exposure. He thinks it's very careful to just barely be on TV at all.
Barely get yourself out there.
But is that true? You say you claim right here you have met him.
Yeah, I met him a lot.
You've played golf with him.
I played golf with him.
I don't know Samuel L. Jackson, to the best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Not a bad thing.
Now, it's very interesting when Donald Trump says someone is out on TV too much.
I don't know Samuel L. Jackson and called him boring with too many TV commercials. The only tiny problem? They'd literally played golf together multiple times. Awkward. It all kicked off when Jackson casually mentioned in an interview that he'd hit the links with Trump several times. But Jackson didn't just talk about their shared love of golf. He dropped the bombshell that Trump cheats at the game. I know, shocking news about a man with such sterling character, right? When Jackson's interview made the rounds, Trump did what Trump does best: complete and total denial. He pretended he'd never even met the star of approximately 1 billion movies, let alone played 18 holes with him. It's that classic Trump move where reality is whatever he says it is at that exact moment. Who are you gonna believe, him or your lying eyes? But here's where it gets juicy. Jackson didn't just have his own memories to rely on. He had actual witnesses to their golf outings, including former President Bill Clinton.
He used to call me, I have another person that can verify that he knows me. He called me one day, I was here in New York, and he was always calling him, Samuel L., the Don. I go, who? The Don.
I got bad news for you. The one person that might not back you up right now in this story is Bill Clinton, because I don't know if he's going to want to say a story that he was golfing with Donald Trump either.
He didn't golf that day.
He didn't golf that day.
He did not golf that day.
So who did you end up golfing with?
With Mr. Clinton. And when I got there, it was President Clinton.
Really?
Who could also verify that Donald Trump knows me.
Wow. Here's the bummer.
And Don did show up, and he took Bill in and bought him a jacket and gave me nothing.
In fact, Jackson pointed out that during one of their non-existent golf sessions, according to Trump, the Orange Wonder showed up, bought Clinton a jacket, and gave Jackson absolutely nothing. The shade of it all. It's one of those interesting things that he called me one day to play golf, Jackson remarked, highlighting just how ridiculous Trump's denial really was, because nothing says I don't know that person like personally inviting them to play a round of golf. The funniest part, Trump's selective amnesia isn't reserved just for Mr. Jackson. It's his go-to defense mechanism whenever someone criticizes him. Celebrities said something mean about him?
He took to Twitter, and Trump tweeted here, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson, to the best of my knowledge. I haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Everybody keeps saying I said I was leaving. I was doing a Jimmy Kimmel sketch. I was portraying a magic 8-ball. You remember that? Did you see that?
I did see that.
No, it's not. Tell me it's not. I mean, really? I mean, out of all the things that need to be dealt with presidentially, he's worried about me saying that he cheats at golf? Or, oh, Oh, that he doesn't really know me? Is that what the deal is?
Never met them. Former staff member wrote a tell-all. Don't know them. They were just the coffee person. It's like watching a toddler cover his eyes and declare himself invisible. Trump was apparently so desperate to have famous folks associated with his clubs that celebrities like Jackson would find themselves signed up as members without their knowledge or consent. Talk about a clingy ex-president. This explains why Jackson would later receive a bill from Trump's golf club demanding payment despite not having visited in years. That unexpected bill from Trump's golf club wasn't just annoying mail, it became the smoking gun in this celebrity showdown. When most people get bills they didn't ask for, they might call customer service and complain to a manager. But Samuel L. Jackson, he went full-on nuclear, taking his frustration straight to social media where the entire world could witness Trump's dishonesty in real time. Jackson didn't just post a bland complaint either. He shared an actual photo of the bill from Trump National Golf Club on Instagram with a caption that perfectly captured his no-nonsense attitude. I'm going to block his ass too. The simplicity of this smackdown was pure Jackson, direct, unfiltered, and exactly what fans have come to expect from the man who's famous for his iconic movie takedowns. Trump's supporters scrambled to defend their orange leader, claiming Jackson was just attention-seeking or making the whole thing up. But that's the beautiful thing about receipts. They don't lie. There it was in black and white. The bill with Jackson's membership number clearly visible, making Trump's "I don't know him" tweet look about as believable as his natural skin tone. The post spread across social media faster than news of a Marvel movie sequel, with fans and fellow celebrities sharing it everywhere. This wasn't just some petty celebrity drama. It was a masterclass in exposing presidential lies with cold, hard evidence. Trump's playbook of deny, deny, deny suddenly didn't work when faced with actual proof. What did Trump do when confronted with this evidence? Exactly what you'd expect. Absolutely nothing. The man who tweets about everything suddenly had nothing to say. His earlier Twitter tantrum looked even more childish now that Jackson had pulled the receipts. In his rush to expose Trump's lies, Jackson accidentally revealed more than he intended. His home address was visible on the posted bill, creating a security concern that ultimately forced him to take the post down. But by then, it was too late. Screenshots were already circulating everywhere, and the damage to Trump's credibility was done. When reporters later asked Jackson if he worried about losing Trump-supporting fans, he delivered what might be the most badass response in celebrity feud history. I know how many motherfuckers hate me. If you never went to another movie I did in my life, I'm not gonna lose any money. I already cashed that check. No publicist-approved statement here. Just raw, unfiltered Samuel L. Jackson, not giving a single damn about potential blowback. When the dust settled, this whole feud revealed something pretty fascinating. Samuel L. Jackson showed us all that celebrity influence can actually be a powerful weapon against political BS. This wasn't just some Twitter drama, it was a masterclass in holding powerful people accountable. That Instagram post with the receipts? Pure genius. What's really impressive is how Jackson leveraged his star power not just for attention, but as a legitimate form of activism. While politicians often skate by on denials and lies, they aren't prepared for someone with Jackson's platform and zero tolerance policy for nonsense. The man literally plays superheroes for a living. You think he's afraid of an orange president with selective memory? The real takeaway here isn't just that Jackson embarrassed Trump, it's that he reminded us regular folks that sometimes speaking truth to power actually works. And he did it all without even needing to drop his most famous movie line. Though let's be honest, we were all thinking it.